here with Larry Jefferies and Wong from Collision Builders. How are you guys today?
Doing well.
Excellent.
Fantastic. So I've seen you guys having lots of conversation on the show floor here. Tell me about some common themes that you've been hearing from shops and some other vendors.
Sure. There was some breakout sessions at the event today talking about succession planning and exit strategies, which I think, you could be on two sides of that. You could be the seller, but you can also be the buyer. And I think in this environment, a lot of folks, they think they're sellers, but really they're buyers. Right? And we help them not just on the sell side, but also on the buy side advisory services.
Well, it's interesting to come back after 8 years after we sold the company. And this is the first year back, enjoying a CarStar Canada conference, reconnecting. And as Bing says, there's a lot of opportunities in this market. A lot of the CarStar guys are looking to grow and expand into the market. Also, there's a bunch of them with a little bit of gray hair, maybe a little less gray hair than they used to have, that are thinking about exit. So we're really in a position to help them out either way, for sure.
That's awesome. That's really great. And I know that you recently expanded your operations to the States too, so you've got lots of stuff down there.
Yeah, we've got our first associate, not yet announced, but our first associate in the U.S., and we're practicing with a couple other firms that are in the automotive, broader dealership space, and so there's a bunch of overlap, and we're working with them on those as well. We've got our first clients in the U.S. They happen to be bannered facilities, and we're actually. Just before this interview, we were talking with some Canadian MSOs and seeing if they want to cross the border, and the systems they'll work cross border.
Had a lot of productive conversations today, then.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's great. And like Larry said, a lot of the age in this industry, it's no lie that there's some people are getting up there, and succession plans are really important. You need to plan one out. You can't do it a week before. You need to plan something, work on it. It's a long, long trip, especially if you want to, do justice to your business, the baby that you've built. So
yeah, the cycle time on deals that matter is years. It's not weeks or months, right? It's years.
Yeah. So what are some of the challenges in the industry right now? I mean, obviously that's one right there, the increased age. There's a lot of other challenges in the industry, and how are you guys really helping shops conquer these challenges through Collision Builders?
I think the first thing is our range of value services. So, a lot of folks, they have an idea of what they're maybe worth, or they've heard things from other folks. And the first part of our process is we do a full normalization of earnings and get the folks into an appropriate range of value that's based on real collision transactions, right? If you go to, I'll say, a general broker or the bank, for example, they'll do a valuation, but what is it really based on, right? It's based on generic metrics and sort of theory, whereas our work is based on real transactions that we know are happening or that we're working on right now.
Yeah, and we've got two of the greatest minds in the industry right here behind us. So, I mean, the stuff. Look,
Spending a lot of time on it that matters a lot is people, right? There's challenges with people, getting people. And I think one of the things that we've seen evolve over the last 3 or 4 years with collision repair owners that we've been working with is having them understanding the value of having the right management team in place and having the right resources behind them and the right systems in the shop to make sure that when they are ready to sell, that they've got a system that makes it easier to finalize a transaction. So
absolutely, yeah. And see, it's a complicated process. I mean, but they can make it easy for you. But
it's not long term. I mean, it's not short term. It's long term. It takes a long time.
Absolutely. Well, I won't take up too much of your time. There's probably some more conversations people want to have with you. But thank you, Larry. Thank you, Bing. Really appreciate it.
Great chat with you.
Yes.